AOK product reviews. Just ate half of a bagel. I got bagels. I got coffee. I got Friday. I got giveaways. I got stuff going on. Guys, I'm going to round out the week for sure on the giveaways for the week. Man, I thought I was on top of things and had it all lined up. And I wasn't thinking, I guess. 5, 6, and 7, guys. It's Friday. Let's do 5, 6, and 7. I'll do a separate video for the TRM and the petrified 5 more boxes over there. I think I counted 14 total giveaways. If you want to still think Santa Claus is real, don't look at that list back there. Get comfort thinking that dude's still real. Giveaway number 5. I recognize his name. So that means he's a solid follower. He's a member of the cult. And if you're going to be a member of the cult, he's got the Sativian. He's got the good worker. He's got the right miner. Oh. He gets one of the little bit better. This is a good box. The Sativian. And then he gets the Arrowhead utility tool, credit card utility tool with the Arrowhead on it. So the Arrowhead comes off the utility tool and you can fix it to a stick. And then, oh, this is like, you're going to like this one, buddy. This is the Survival Edition box. Clarence Davis, I forgot to even say who the winner is. Clarence Davis is winner number 5. I just showed his new Sativian. They're not new. I've used these knives. Yeah. Dude, you're going to like this knife. If you have any, telling you what, Davis. I'm not even going Clarence. I was military, so I go straight for the last name. Listen, Davis. I don't want to give you this knife. Because I want to keep it. But it wasn't that expensive, so I can buy another one. So I'm going to give it to you. See how that works? I gave you the inside view. I'm not going to say, hey, man, I've got Jesus in my heart and soul. I'm giving this knife away and I don't miss or wish I wasn't. No, I'm not that guy. I'll give you the knife and I'll say, damn it, Clarence, I wish I wouldn't have gave you that knife. I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to go, but I gave it to you and it's yours now. I hope you're happy. That's some John Wayne shit. That's something he probably said in him. And he said it like this. That's more Jimmy Stewart. But, well, I say, boy, this is definitely Jimmy Stewart. Yeah, I'm wheeling in on Jimmy Stewart with this voice. So I got, well, giddy up there, little pony. Well, giddy up there. Now I'm John Wayne. And I say, well, giddy up there. And it made me think of this knife right here. Sound like Forrest Gump meets John Wayne. So giddy up there, little pony, with your box of chocolates, dude. My dude, you're getting. I loved this knife. It made me want. I'm not making this crap up, guys. I'm giving you pieces of me. I'm cutting flesh off my body and giving it to you guys. I told you my knife thing here, my mission. It's a journey. I'm doing a journey through knives, and you're getting the pieces of the journey. It's like I'm climbing up this hill with stones and rocks. And as I'm climbing up, I'm kicking stones and rocks back down below me. And you can pick up that stone and rock. And there I had not owned, purposely went and bought a nail nick knife, slip joint knife in my adulthood. 53. So that's 32 years. 32 years. I have not bought a slip joint nail nick knife until this year. And then I remembered then. I was like, yeah. They're making them they're making them better. They're cool. They're neat, and it just sparked this nostalgia. And I got that Benchmade, and I'm like, oh, now I got to get a Jack Wolf. I'm like, oh yeah, and that's it. I'll stop right there because it's getting kind of creepy anyway. Sorry, I was all in. Clarence Davis, winner number 5. Why not have a see-through transparent card? Blow people's minds because nobody's ever given me one of those. I'm the first. I'm a pioneer. In order to get into the secret headquarters, the Underground Fighting Network, AOK cult. Yeah, you got to have a special card. I can't get this out. Special card. These are all downloaded with a chip that's integrated throughout the stainless steel material. These are your passcodes. You run this. There's a swipe when you come to the AOK Ranch. The Men in Suits kind of stuff just starts kicking off. Yeah, throwing one of these in too, Clarence. That means you're a member of the Underground Knife Fighting Club, and you have a pass, and you just over the fob, and then you'll go down into that rabbit tunnel, the AOK cult. We're gonna call it. That's not a good name, but we're calling it we're gonna see if it sticks. The AOK cult. We're cult members, all of us, and this is your pass. And then we go underground and we knife fight, and then we eat snacks. We added cigars. We added non-boycott beers. Yeah, this gets you in there. Get you into some stuff right there. It's like a beep, beep, beep. That went longer than I wanted. Clarence Davis, number 5. You're going to have to carve some of that off, Clarence. You're not that famous Number yet. 6. Number 6. Comment all the time, and you say nice things, man. You guys seem to appreciate the channel pretty good, so this is great. Hey, that's what it's about. This goes to MKT Medhead. Yeah. I don't know what all that means. MKT. Like PhD. Medhead. Now, is he a medical dude? Is he a metal head? But I think it's MED head. So it's not hard metal, even though we say in America metal. It sounds like 2 Ds. Middle, metal. Whatever. MKT Medhead. When you hit me up on Facebook or Instagram about this and give me your address on a secure thing, I wish YouTube had that, like a messenger, so you can send secure information, nothing, no pics and stuff, because I don't want to see anything that is not what I should see. That's just bad thought. But just messages and say, hey, my address is this. Thanks for the knives. Cool. It's winning the Tucson. And it was the Tucson TS-139. I thought one of my subscribers may still be on here watching, said, hey, have you tried Tucson yet? And this was back when I was just really buying lots of junk, but it was fun. Sativian really got me in it. And I'm going, no, I haven't. And yeah, check it out. So I went and I searched Tucson knives, TWOSUN knives. And I was like, wow, they look quality, but they're a little expensive. And yeah, does it. So it falls. This is a good knife, guy. Okay, I'm getting off track. MKT Medhead. When you hit me up, tell me what that means. Maybe you're a nurse or a doctor. Yeah, I didn't like the blade. It's 2 Arabian Nights. It's 2 Shanghai Nights, whatever. I don't like it. I know it's awesome. Nice knife. Very nice knife. This one ranked really high. This was the Good Worker. I like that blade style. I think it's cool. And it's a good little knife, man. You're gonna dig this knife. So maybe MKT Medhead's a surgeon. Right? Here we go. Dude's a surgeon. And he can afford the best knives in the world. But he's on my channel. And old MKT. MKT is his actual first name. It's weird. MKT. Try spelling that. It's EMKAYTEE. MKT. See? MKT. That's his first name. He's a surgeon. His last name's Head. MKT Head. He just threw in the med because he's got a big ego. So he's a surgeon. And he's a plastic surgeon because he's not dumb. And he can afford anything in the world. But he's on my channel in between putting fake boobs in and new noses and chins and lifts and all that. he stops and he'll watch in between just to calm his nerves. He'll watch an episode of AOK Knives. Yeah. MKT Head, Med Head, is a surgeon, and he watches AOK just to calm his nerves. And he's probably like the plastic surgeon of the celebrity world out there in LA. Old MKT, he's a good dude. So MKT is also going to get one of the 5 Kershaw pack. Dude, you're getting a piece of history. You're getting a piece of entertainment history of the Kershaw 5. Yeah, that sounds like, you know what I mean, like the Jackson 5, but the Kershaw 5. Beep, 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 beep. Last reported, the Kershaw 5 robbed 3 7-Elevens, 2 convenience stores called Convenience Store. Yeah, they used to have those. There's a convenience store called Convenient. That's marketing. And a Wawa. For those of you who don't know what a Wawa is, in New Jersey, it's a pretty good gas station where you can go to the computer screen and have them make you a sub while you're filling your tank. So the Kershaw 5 was 5 knives I got on sale at Walmart. 5 Kershaw knives in a pack, and it was $14. Yeah, so that's a really good deal, wouldn't you say? 5 brand new Kershaw knives for $14. Yeah, there's a concept there. That was probably a great idea for the market anymore. But this is a good little knife, dude. It reminds me of the Petrified Fish 818 for sure. This is one of the Kershaw 5. The rest of the Kershaw 5, this is like, I put up kids for adoption. They were all brothers and sisters, and I split them all up. And I don't know the story. I'm not going to tell you the backstory. And I take the Kershaw 5, and I split them up. I sent one Kershaw, so one's going to MKT right here. Yeah. Another one went to, maybe going to the next guy. I know there was 2-3 others over there. The whole Kershaw 5, except for maybe one. So I think I'm keeping one of the Kershaws. One of the Kershaw kids. There's no kidnapping going on in this episode. The Tucson. This is a good pack, MKT. This is a good pack. You are now one of the proud guardians of one of the Kershaw kids. One of the Kershaw 5. I kept one. I kept the cleaver one. Slip joint cleaver. Yeah. Dude, the Kershaw 5 are dynamic. They're just like the Jackson 5. So now you got one of the Kershaw 5 in your house. Hey, and because you're a surgeon, you get the best. Did I rate this the best? I didn't. Second best. You're getting the Victorinox. The Victorinox credit card kind of wallet multi-tool pack. Yeah, and MKT, hit me up on Facebook, man. Rich Armstrong, Messenger, Instagram. If you can't, just message me on this channel. We'll figure out another way. Shit, the whole world see my business cards and my cell phone numbers on there. Just send me a text. I don't care. Here, I'll put it right there. There's my info, guys. Don't call me. Don't ever call me. Okay. That was MKT, Head. You can call him Med. And he's a surgeon. Let me take a bite of my bagel. I'm going to have cream cheese on my face. I got to do this. I should have done it for each winner. Channeled my inner story of what I thought they were just based off their name. Clarence Davis. He works at Goodyear. Yeah, that name Clarence, man. You got to work at Goodyear. And he's like old school Goodyear, Clarence Davis. He's got those nerd glasses with the tape right there. He's got the pocket protector. He's got the off-white short sleeve collared shirt with the tie with just a certain stripe pattern, 2 colors. Yeah, black slacks. They fit fine. And a really pair of older shiny black shoes. He doesn't have greasy hair, parted right here with a weird mustache though. He's just got normal hair. Yeah. That's Clarence Davis. And he's like a manager at Goodyear. With a name like that, you're a manager. Okay. Now I got, this is going to be a tough one to do as far as trying to predict what he does. Because all I have is the name Chavez. You're number 7, brother. Chavez has been with the channel, following, talking smack. Okay, so my first one was Jose. Man, I'm diversified. I am repping the Spanish community hard at AOK Corral. Definitely. Because Jose, number 1 winner. Dog. It's my dog. That's my Spanish dog from the streets of Massachusetts. His phone number is 333-421. I like yo-yos. Yeah, it's a weird phone number. It's one of those long ones, special. You paid extra for that. Okay. So yeah, Jose, I follow his channel. And it's just Jose Estrella. Yeah, so I hear like a bunch of mini adults. I left West Virginia and where smoking pot was edgy. You go to Massachusetts, they're doing stuff. Yeah, it's like the East Coast Hollywood, I guess. Okay, Chavez, man. First off, I just threw this in here. You might like it. It's the little Camillus. It was part of another Camillus knife, a bigger bushcraft, but this has got a little bottle opener, some jimping. It's got one of these hex things where you can put a bit in there and turn it. Yeah, right there. I hate this knife so much that I kind of start to like it. It's that bad. This is bad, Chavez. If that's your first name, Chavez. Because we know that's a last name. But that is your first name, and you're Chavez Smith. Oh, that'd be great. Your parents aren't even Spanish. They just got flavor. And they're like, we've been to Mexico a lot, Dorothy. We sure have, Sam. Yeah, I think we ought to name our first kid Chavez. What do you think, Dorothy? I just went a little Forrest Gump there. So what do you think, Dorothy? Yeah, I think you're right, honey. And they like live in Kansas. Their last name's Smith. And they named their kid Chavez. Because you know what? I forgot what the dad's name was already. Hank Smith. Yeah, he's got a good job. He works in the local plant and he's a manager. So him and Dorothy, they don't let the Rolling Stone grow moss. That's a saying. Something like that. You know what I mean? They don't let their wiggle waggle. They go down to Mexico, Riviera Maya, Cancun. And they live life. Because Dorothy works at the post office, Hank works at the plant. They save their money. Yeah, and they go to Mexico, and they're older parents too. They decided to have a kid in their 30s, late 30s. Yeah. So now we're talking like these are millennial parents. Yeah, they're not my age. They're pretty hip. They're down with stuff, right? So you got them. I'm not going to call them snowflakes anymore after seeing these generations. They've already got a couple more before them, and we used to call millennials snowflakes. Not anymore. Man, our millennials are our rough riders now. They're our dogs. Who would have thought?
So, fast forward, fast rewind, whatever. Millennials. Where was I at? I forgot where I was going with that. Man, I've been doing that a lot lately. Losing my mind. Okay, yeah. Chavez, how could I not give you this slicey little sticker. Yeah, this is like a cheap CEO. It's all metal. This knife is terrible. But it drops, and it opens, and it locks. I tried to fail it there. Yeah, you can fail it. Not fail it easy, though. You know, just gotta give it a little oomph, and it's so quiet. There's just it's not bad. It's just cheesy, because it looks like this knife could have been like a little piece in the back wall of like the movie Aliens. Yeah, and this was like, instead of a knife, it was a toggle switch to open one of those doors, and you just went, like, and it fit right into that backdrop, because they used to have, you know, those space movies, space war movies, they always have those backdrops that look like they got the straight lines, and that's it. Yeah, okay, so let me put this thing away. I talked too long on that. Now, I threw in a mossy oak, one of my mossy oaks. So, dude, you know, when take this to your workbench, because Chavez, okay, that's your first name. Your family's from Kansas, but your first name's Chavez because your parents love Mexico. And they go to Mexico all the time. And actually, when they went, they always had the same bartender at their favorite bar. And that guy's name was something Chavez. So they were like, but his first name was, they didn't like his first name. It was, say it was bad. Say it was like Giulioso. You know, something stupid. So, well, we can't name our kid Giulioso. And that sounds Italian. But it was Giulioso Chavez, right? And he was their favorite bartender. And he made the best drinks. And they'd go to Mexico 3-4 times a year. And they'd go to the same bar. And Julio Chavez, they became best friends. Now they're going down to Mexico, and they stayed at Juliano Chavez's house. God, the story's really crazy. But so, you've got these Kansas corn-fed, just straight, pale legs in Mexico, living it up at Juliano Chavez's house. Now, they don't even go to bars and stuff. Because Juliano he's like a jet setter. Not jet setter. He's like a nightlife dude. He's the bartender in that circuit. And they have a big nightlife. And he's also like a bar influencer in Mexico, right? And you got the Smiths. You got Hank Smith and Dorothy Smith. Chilling. And, you know, this guy's like a DJ too, you know? So this guy's like spinning. He's going up and he's hitting the EQ, and I just did like a beatbox. I don't know why. Yeah! Where have I gone on this? Well, whatever. Oh, that was Juliano Chavez. Yeah.
So the Smiths said, we don't want kids, but if we ever do decide to have kids, Dorothy, I think we should name our first child, if it's a boy,
And if it's a girl, we're not going to try to play a spinoff of Chavez, because what is there for a girl that would be Chavez? Shavaz? Yeah. Okay. No, it's not Shavaz. There's going to be a kid named Shavaz tomorrow. I'll tell you right now, and I don't think I've ever heard that name. And it's going to be spelled Chavez. Shavaz. Okay. So, Chavez Smith he's a computer programmer from Delaware. Not from Delaware, he's from Kansas, but he lives in Delaware. Yeah. If I did that for every knife giveaway, tried to like guess what. So here we go. The Ganzo Freebird. This is a great knife. I really like Ganzo, and I'm bummed out that they're cloning or whatever, but who cares? You know, yeah. I threw in a Vosteed PVC patch, my card, and you get the widget multi-tool. This was a good one. It's a good box. So we're going to be connected, dude. We're going to be like doppelgangers. When I'm working on my bench and you're working on your bench is a electronic bench, though, because you're a computer programmer. So yours is fancy and clean, and mine's whatever. But I'll pull out and I cut a piece of something, wood or cardboard. You're going to get a tingle. And you're going to, all of a sudden, it's going to go tingle, right? And you're going to look down, and you're going to be holding your mossy oak, and you didn't even remember going and getting it, because it's not even on your desk. It's right behind you on the workbench. You don't even remember turning it around. Now you got it in your hand because I was working with it. Yeah. Connections. It's all about connections. Yes, you get the Camillus, the little Funky Monkey. You get this crazy CEO. You get the Ganzo Firebird, Vosteed PVC patch, the Mossy Oak Spiritual Omen connector, and the widget tool. Yeah, dude. Chavez Smith. Please come to the front row. But this should get me to Saturday. Deuces.